So to just give you an example, I have created one course here. For example, I have a course here, Moodle LMS, 6 June. This is just an example. So here you can see I have different files uploaded. I have some videos embedded into it. Then as an pre-class activity, you can see different files are uploaded. There is an interactive content. There is a hyperlink. There is a folder. And also there is a live class. So when I say live class, student will be able to join to this class without having all the links and anything. So already I think this is done here. You can see the recording automatically, it is getting saved here after the session. This is one of the very important feature. So if you have your live class happening, if you are doing it with Zoom or Teams now, you need to separately save that recording and share with student. So here in Moodle, with the help of one plugin called Big Blue Button, which is again open source, you'll be able to record the class, and then recording is available here. So this can be shared with student, or you can hide it also. So if you just close on this particular eye icon, it will get hidden. So this will not be available to student. If I open it, it will be available to students to view it. So that's one part. So in conclusion, you will be able to create all your pre-class activity as sharing the documents or having some quiz or assignment, or in-class activity as live classes. And after the class, post-class activity like your feedback, forums, or chat sessions, they are available here as an after-class activity. Now, as a teacher, you will be able to also do the grading. Like you can see here, there is an exam here, or there is an assignment here. So if I go to these grades, I am able to also grade the student based on their whatever the assignment they have submitted, or they have online exams to attempt. There is also an interactive content. I'll just show you an example of this interactive content. So for example, you have one video and you wanted to add a video there. Now let me just open that interactive content here. So for example, this is a video here. I have uploaded a video for student, and when I play, you got a question here. So you can see there is a question, and that they can attempt. Just 1 minute. So the idea behind this one,
2012.
so when you play a video, when students goes there, it will not allow them to go forward without answering that particular question. So you'll be able to make them view the video and answer that question also. So that really helps.
Facts about Mograsis are it is developed in HTML5 language.
So you see now it is stopped automatically, and then that has a question. So until and unless student attempt that particular question, it will not take you forward. And similarly, you have another question here. So you will be able to take that questions also. So you can see, choose the correct statement. Dashboard is multiple information, can be used for navigation. So if I am giving wrong answer, it shows. If I am giving correct answer, it shows, okay, what's the progress? And continue and it will go forward. Likewise, there is an interactive content available, so that student will feel motivated and they attempt that particular content. So I think these are the features which are there in Moodle as an LMS. Moodle is an open source learning management system, and it is integrated in Mograsis. So any student admission is done, it will automatically get access to Moodle. Similarly, the teacher, whoever is assigned to a course, they will also get an access to that particular content. Am I going with good speed? Is it okay?
It's okay.
Yeah. Any questions so far?
Oh, okay. I want to ask you something. You said before that we can when we want to make online classes, I can make it online and I can record this, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
going to show you that example quickly here. So let's say, for example, I am in my course now, okay, and I wanted to configure a online class. So I'll just simply go to add an activity here and click on this big blue button, add. So I will give name to the class. This automatically student will get an notification there is a class schedule for this particular session. So let's say I have for example, I have live class. Okay, and if I say send notification, it will send push notifications to student. I can have more than one moderator in this particular class. Like for example, you wanted to add user as a Vipul here, add, and Vipul is going to be a moderator. So I am having two moderator, one this teacher and this particular person. And if I scroll down and let's say save and display, now student will be getting this link automatically. You don't need to share with them the, like you are sharing maybe the Zoom ID or Teams ID, that you don't need to do. They will get automatically the notification that there is a live class scheduled. Okay, now if I click on this join session, okay, it is opening in one new browser, this big blue button class. Now you don't need to have anything installed or ID created. Like for Zoom, you need to install the Zoom application on your laptop. You might need an ID
You are
and
currently
password.
the only person in this
You don't need
conference.
that here. And it has an option of recording. So whatever I'm going to record it here, automatically it is going to get saved in Moodle. You don't need to do it separately. So you can see you got an option of chat, webcam, audio, emojis, breakout rooms. This is also very important option, where you will be able to group the users into different rooms for the collaboration. Like you wanted to have interaction with your special needs students separately, or there is a project work given for a group of students and you want to monitor that. So they can work individually and you will be able to visit different room at a time. Like you have 40 students and you may made a 4 rooms with 10 students each. So you'll be able to give 5-10 minutes in each room, and they will keep working on it that with that group. So this is a good option. Then this polling or screen share or multi-user dashboard. This multi-user dashboard is like, if I activate that here, it will help me. You can see this multi-user here, it is showing. So student will be having their own dashboard, like a whiteboard, like their notepad or diary, and whatever they write there, you as a teacher will be able to view that or see that. So these are some good features. Now once this recording is done, I'll be able to even end the meeting. So now you finish the meeting here, and it will redirect me back to the live class here, my Moodle. So
Okay.
I have this class automatically here, and now this recording is not yet uploaded. It takes little time to upload it here, but it is happening automatically. So that will appear in this recording. So that's how teacher will be able to conduct the class, and the student will be able to join it without sharing again there. Is this clear, ma'am? Is it clear?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
easy.
Yeah, and another good option, no? See, for example, I got files here. See, I have these files available. Different type of files I have, and I wanted to upload this file. See, uploading is very, very easy. You could just select this file, drag and drop, and that's it. It is uploading.
Fine.
So you will be able to rename them. Let's say I wanted to rename this file as PDF document. Enter. That's it. Then let's say I wanted to duplicate it. I wanted to have this file in copy. Now actually file is not a correct option to copy. Maybe I have this class, I wanted to copy it again. So I will just say duplicate. So I have done this in this week. and this one I wanted to move it into next week, and here I'll be able to rename that. So I have one class here, I have another class here, and I'll rename this one. Okay, this is live class on 9th of June. Enter, like that. And I can, for next class again, I can duplicate. I will scroll and drag and drop into another one and just